no reason for people at primary school to be playing competitive cricket or competitive rugby. They must play for enjoyment. That is how you discover talent. Because when you now say they must compete from that age, they push each other out of the way and they do all sorts of things. They bully each other. You are building a culture of bullying. They bully each other because I want to be there first. I want to be there first. I want to win. And people at primary schools, especially at junior primary school, should actually play for enjoyment. That's what Tim Noakes is saying. We forget that, or what I was saying earlier, where was I? From clamping down, now they must tackle the barriers, the potential barriers, from clamping down on prejudiced comments to altering dress codes so hijab-wearing women can participate, to training coaches to communicate better with deaf people. That's another diversity we are not having, to communicate with people who are deaf in our... For instance, it doesn't mean there was a deaf swimmer. We used to swim as both a deaf swimmer and with able-bodied swimmers in South Africa, in the South African Olympic team. So we are losing out on people with talent because we are not able to communicate this diversity thing we want to happen. Why sports diversity matters? Why make the effort to make sports more inclusive? There are many reasons. If you want your team to succeed, you need to make sure you have the biggest possible pool of talent to draw from. Playing sport makes people happier, helps people deal with stress, and makes society better for everyone. When children see people they identify with playing sport, it expands their horizons and makes them believe they can be anything they want to be. Playing sport makes people fitter and healthier. Dr. Motsoaledi, when he was Minister of Health, used to say, people must stay fit so that we don't get many people going to hospitals. That is what we are going to have to live with after COVID. People must stay fit. We don't get people going to hospital for illnesses that could be avoided, for ailments that could be avoided. Succeeding in sport gives people with social disadvantages the confidence to succeed in the areas of life. Sports create a template for wider society, showing what's possible when we all work together, and talent from all walks of life has the opportunity to flourish. We should ponder and ask ourselves the question, how did the All Blacks get it right? How did the All Blacks get it right? Today, the All Blacks, for their brand of rugby, are the toast of the world. An American company, an American insurance company, goes all the way to New Zealand to go and sponsor the New Zealand rugby team because they say, we want our product to be associated with the All Blacks. Not only because they are a winning team, but because of the way they've handled their transformation. Their transformation is, nobody asks, why should we have a haka? What is this haka business? Nobody asked. Nobody. In 1995, we taught South African rugby followers Shosholoza. Where is Shosholoza today? There's no Shosholoza. Nobody sings Shosholoza. Similarly, we have this tendency of moving away from what works for us and want to adopt other people's strategies. We've done the same thing with Black Lives Matter. We've done the same thing. Because the Americans give a knee, we all want everybody to give a knee. We have the most powerful thing that we do when we object to something, that is the Black Power salute. The most powerful thing. Why do we want to give a knee? What is this knee thing? Everybody's talking about they refuse to give a knee. Why should they give a knee when they are the most powerful? The Americans, John Carlos and his friend, when they were kicked out of the American Olympic team in Mexico in 1968, they gave the Black Power salute. And they were kicked out. They were told to go home. Why are we, when we have the most powerful tool to show disdain, which is the Black Power salute, now want to give the knee?
But what about a person who says, well, those who want to give the knee may give the knee, but doesn't say what you are saying? Because somebody is going to say, I would rather identify with those who kneel because they are sending a message. But that is different from someone saying, no, you can do the knee if you want. If that person was saying, no, I follow Mateza, who says, the knee is not something I identify with, but I know in this country, at some point, when people wanted to assert their blackness or their oneness, they used to raise the fist.
Exactly. I'll tell you why. The knee, when you sing the national anthem of any country, you must stand in attention. The knee was a denigration of the American anthem. The athlete who did that during the singing of the national anthem and gave the knee instead. So I don't understand what that's got to do with showing disdain for racism, for instance. For the most potent and the most important thing, powerful thing for me to show disdain for racism is the Black Power salute, which Stokely Carmichael made famous in America. Which I don't know, why are we giving up such a powerful thing for giving the knee, which was, for instance, I remember at some time during the apartheid days.
All right, let's come out of that Cricket South Africa hearing and